Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shakira, but you guys can call me Sharky. So today we're going to be doing, or I'm going to be doing for you, the spooky Halloween tag. Basically there are 30 questions that are all Halloween related, and I'm going to answer all of those for you. It's kind of like a get to know me, but Halloween themed. And the questions are already made out, and I'm not just giving you random facts. Anyway, so the first time I saw the Halloween tag was actually on the YouTube channel LetsTryBeauty. So I actually know this girl outside of YouTube, like we lived in the same dorm back in the day. Her name is Erin Jones. I will leave the link to her YouTube channel down below in the description box so you can check out her video if you want, and check out her channel also. So question number 1 is favorite horror or Halloween theme song. It is, and always will be, This Is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I sing it all the time, even when it's not October, really loudly. And now every time I see a skull or skeleton, which is often because I wear a lot of skulls or skeletons, I sing it. I try to keep it in my head though, because people think I'm crazy if I just sing it out loud. So, it's a great song. I don't know all the lyrics, so sometimes I mumble it, but that's neither here nor there. Question number 2. Name something you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or in an abandoned building. I don't know, honestly. I'd like to think the answer is dead people, and not like zombies, but like ghosts that come back with a vengeance and they're out to kill people because they were wronged or something. But honestly, I wouldn't be in a dark forest or abandoned building, so this question's kind of irrelevant because I'm not dumb. Question number 3. Have you ever played with a Ouija board? No. Once again, because I'm not dumb and I don't have a death wish. And if you're offended by that, I don't give a shit. You shouldn't be playing with Ouija boards. That's how you get killed. That's how your house gets haunted. Stop that shit. Number 4. Favorite horror monster or villain? Okay, so I'm going to divide this into horror monster and villain because they're completely different things. So horror monster, my favorite, it's either the Babadook from the movie The Babadook or Mr. Boogie, aka the Babool from the movie Sinister. They're scary as shit. I don't think there's another one that I actually like that much. So one of those two, the Babadook or the Babool. And then my favorite villain is the Joker from Batman, comics, movies, whatever iteration. I like them all. I have multiple Joker posters up in my room currently, as I have a Joker tattoo. So, he's the greatest villain of all time. You can't tell me otherwise. Question number 5. The creepiest thing that's ever happened while you were alone. So there are 2 separate instances, both involve my cats. So the first instance was back, not this apartment, but the apartment before it. It was a 1-bedroom apartment that I shared with one other person. My bedroom was also the living room. There was a really long, creepy hallway, and Salem would sometimes be hanging out with me and then jump off the bed and like run out of my room and just kind of stand in the hallway and just look down the long, creepy hallway that was in the apartment. Why? Probably because they were ghosts and she was watching them. But most people are probably like, that's not really that creepy. When you're home alone and you think there are dead people in your house, you'll change your tune. Second time also involves a cat. It involves Olaf this time. I was here in this apartment. He was in the not in the hallway, but like above the staircase right outside my door. And he started like yowling. I don't know what he was doing, but he was standing in a corner and I kind of like called his name and he wouldn't answer me. And then he kept making the weird, angry, yowling noise, and I called his name again, and he was kind of like whipping his head back and forth in the corner. He wasn't playing with anything. There was nothing there. He was just facing the corner doing this and yowling. And then I called his name the third time. He still didn't hear me, and he almost fell backwards down the stairs, and that's what like brought him back from wherever he was. So I'm like 99% positive he was possessed by a demon, and still is, because he's evil. Question number 6. If you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? No. Goes back to the previous questions. I'm not dumb. I don't care if there are like 30 other people with me. I don't care if you're paying me a couple $100,000. I'm not doing it. If it's a confirmed haunted house, I'll be the first person to die. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not risking it. Question number 7. Are you superstitious? Yes. Not extremely, but yes. I believe in certain things. I obviously don't believe in the black cat thing because I own one. I don't really believe in the walking under a ladder thing either. But the salt one, I don't ever really throw it over my shoulder, but I do kind of freak out. I don't believe in the broken mirror one because I literally still use a mirror that I broke like a month ago. That's mostly because I'm too broke to buy another one. But same difference. But I am superstitious. I do believe in certain occurrences. Question number 8. Do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? Yes. Fun fact, back in the day, when I was in high school, I was diagnosed with psychosis, I think. So basically that means I see shit in the dark. So not even in my peripheral vision, just literally like I'm looking directly at it and I can see things. Don't think I'm weird. I mean, I am weird, but don't be frightened. You know? I'm not gonna like snap and kill anybody. It's just a thing that happens in my life. Yeah, look it up, Google it. That's why I don't sleep with the lights out. I never sleep in the dark. I always have to have some form of lighting because that kind of keeps the shadows at bay. I sound really fucking creepy right now. I apologize, but it's a thing in my life. Whatever. Question number 9. Which urban legend scares you the most? Honestly, I don't know because I'm not really familiar with urban legends. I don't know if that's a thing that you see like on creepypasta or I don't know. There was an urban legend back when I was in like middle school. I watched this, well, we watched a part of this movie. Now, I don't even think we watched like the first 10 minutes of it because I got scared and I was like, I'm not doing this. But I had a friend in middle school. I went to her house and she wanted to show me this movie about urban legends. And the very first one that was on the movie was this guy who would sneak into the back seats of people's cars and they wouldn't like check their back seats and then he would chop their heads off while they were driving. And so that still kind of freaks me out, and I always like check underneath the car or check the back seat of a car before I get in it, even if it's like broad daylight. I don't drive, so he wouldn't chop my head off. He probably still would chop my head off, honestly. I don't think psycho killers are like, you know what, you're not driving, you're safe. But yeah, that one kind of scared me. That's honestly the only urban legend that I know for a fact is an urban legend because of that movie. So yeah, I don't know. Question number 10. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? Thrillers. I am very squeamish. I'm not as squeamish as I used to be because I watched The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, and those are 2 films that are like, oh, you didn't think we would add gore in this? Bitch, you thought. Also Sons of Anarchy. And American Horror Story. So yeah, I'm not as squeamish as I used to be, but I still prefer to not have gore in movies that I watch, so I prefer thrillers. I just like the tension that thrillers have. Question number 11. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? Yes. I saw or read this thing once that was like, when you make a choice, there's a alternate universe. Well, there's this current universe that we're in, where whatever choice you made is what choice you made. But then there's another universe, alternate universe, that branches off, and you picked the other option in that universe. I think it's kind of interesting. Or there's that one that's like when you're dreaming about yourself and there's something that's happening with yourself. You're dreaming about the alternate you in another universe. Or there's that one that's like situations where you die or something. There's this universe where you survived whatever the near-death experience was, and there's another universe where you died. I don't know. I believe in it. I think it's a very interesting concept, even if it's not real. Number 12. Have you ever made a potion of any sort? Potion, not portion. No, I have not made a potion. Question number 13. Do you get scared easily? Yes. 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 I am very easily startled. Even something as simple as somebody tapping me on the shoulder will make me jump. And sometimes screech. Things dropping out of nowhere, sounds that I'm not familiar with, everything scares me. So if you walk up behind me and I don't notice you, make yourself known. And don't like tap my shoulder. Be like, hey Shakira, I'm walking up behind you. Because otherwise I'll probably have a heart attack and die. There are instances where I sneak up behind other people and I'm like, I fucking hate this. Why am I doing this to you? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't do it on purpose. But like apparently I'm really quiet. So I just walk up behind people and they get really angry because I scared the shit out of them and I'm like, sorry. I should be better at that, but y'all have flaws. Question 14. Have you ever played Bloody Mary? I think so. Like once. Nothing happened, obviously. I don't know why I did it. It was kind of stupid. I'm not even sure if I actually did do it, but I think I did. I think right around the time that I first heard about Bloody Mary, I was like, that's not real. And I did it. I would never do it again though. Question 15. Do you believe in demons / the devil? Yes. Moving on. 16. You're home alone but you hear footsteps in your house. What do you do? If I am on the first floor and the footsteps are above me, I'm leaving the house. If I am absolutely positive that I'm supposed to be the only person in the house, I'm leaving the house. And I'm calling someone and I'm saying, get your ass over here because there's somebody in my fucking house and I'm not trying to die. If I'm on the second floor and I hear footsteps and I'm absolutely positive that I'm home alone, I'm locking my door and I'm jumping out of my window. Just kidding. No, I didn't jump out the window. But it's the same scenario. I'm locking the door, I'm hiding in my closet, and I'm calling somebody like, hey, get the fuck over here before I get fucking axe murdered. I'm not going to explore. I hate that. In shows and movies when they're like, I'm home alone, but there are footsteps. Let me grab a knife and go check. A knife isn't going to stop a ghost. A knife probably won't even stop the actual, serial killer. They're probably 30 pounds heavier than you and 6 times stronger than you because they make a living out of killing people. No, ain't nobody got time for that shit. If I hear footsteps, I'm calling the cops. Plain and simple. So if you're planning to come rob my house or try to scare me, I'm calling the cops. Question number 17. If you got trapped in one scary movie, which would you choose? None of them. Nope. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I guess if I have to pick, I picked something where there's a child that's haunted because I don't have children. So I would technically just be unaffected by the scenario. If it's a possessed child or the family notices that their child starts acting weird and then fucking kills all them. I'd hear about it in the news, but it wouldn't affect me because I don't have children. So yeah. Any horror movie where children are the focal point and they fuck their families up. I have cats, not kids. Question number 18. If you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would you be? So the Halloween costume that I'm doing this year, I'm only going to say that it's going to be the Pumpkin Queen. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm not gonna describe how I'm doing it. You're just gonna have to wait around and see. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be fucking awesome. If I had to wear one Halloween costume for the rest of my life, it would be that one. Or this one. The dress is amazing. The makeup's gonna be amazing. Everything about it is gonna be amazing. And literally, honestly, even if it wasn't Halloween, I'd probably still wear it. That's how awesome it is. We're just gonna have to wait and see if I'm right. Question number 19. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night? Would I ever go to a graveyard at night? No. Why are all these questions like this? No. No, I'm not. I've been to a graveyard during the day. I've been to a graveyard in the evening time. Number 20. In a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? Anything that I can swing. So like a baseball bat, crowbar, baseball bat with nails embedded in it, or wrapped in barbed wire, or a sword, but it's gotta have some weight to it. Like it can't be like, I don't know, PVC pipe. Like that's something you can swing, but it's not heavy. Like I need something with some weight. I used to play baseball, so I can swing most things pretty easily. I want something that I don't have to do any maintenance work for. Number 21, would you rather go to a Halloween party or go trick-or-treating? So I've never actually been trick-or-treating. My family did not celebrate Halloween when I was a kid. So I would probably pick trick-or-treating just because I've never done it before and I think it'd be fun. 22, you're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? I would probably be the skeptic just because I'm very skeptical of literally everything. People are like, the sky is blue, and I'm like, are you sure? What shade of blue? How deep of a blue is it? Or they're like, Shakira, you're brown. I'm like, are you positive? Looks can be deceiving. Your eyes can deceive you. So yeah, I would hear noises like, are we really gonna go look at that? We're not gonna go in the opposite direction? No. The moment somebody went missing, also like you watch these movies and people just go like hours without noticing that their friend is just gone, and then finally they like walk up on their dead body. 5 minutes of them being missing, I'm like, where's such and such? Why have we not seen or heard them? They've been with us this whole time, and now they've been gone for 5 minutes. We need to find them. Or better yet, we should call the cops immediately. Like all these groups that are like, it's fine, it's one person dead. We need to find the killer and kill them. No, call somebody. The skeptic, yes. But I would also probably be the first one to die because the killer would be like, she's too smart, gotta get rid of her. Also, I'm black. And as we know, the black person dies first. That's how it always is. Question number 23. Do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie so you can go to sleep? Yes. Depending on how early in the night it is, I'll actually watch a completely different movie. Usually the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, because that never fails to make me happy. Or I'll watch YouTube videos of animals. Or some kind of cartoon. I can't just go from horror movie to bed. It's not how I live my life. Question 23. Oh, that's the one we just did. Never mind. Question 24. Whilst watching scary movies, are you the person who yells at the characters, the person who with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I'm a combination of the first two. So I'll be like this, but I'll also be like, don't go in there! Don't do that! Why are you doing that? I will scream at you, but also not watch you die. Or I'm that person that's just like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh, stop. So not really like yelling at them, just like, I know you're about to die and I don't need this in my life. Number 25, are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? I'm definitely the one who gets scared. Like I said, the only time I actually scare anyone is if I just walk up behind them quietly without them knowing that I'm there and they kind of turn around and see me. But if I don't actively scare anybody, like I don't go out of my way to scare people, except for Halloween. But yeah, usually I'm the one who gets scared. Especially after I've just watched a horror movie, my boyfriend and most of my friend group was like, oh, let's use this to our advantage and scare her so much that she never wants to see any of our faces again. So back when Marble Hornets had first started, you know, the Slenderman YouTube thing, it was fall break, and I was with some people in the dorm that I didn't normally hang out with. I was just kind of alone in the dorm, and they were like, come hang out with us. We watched the Marble Hornets series, and we took a bathroom break. And I went to the bathroom and then came out, and somebody like whispered my name. So I turned to my left, and there's somebody with a mask peeking around the corner in the hallway. And if you've seen Marble Hornets, you know how many masked people there are in that series, and you know how scary some of them are. So I got so scared that my legs gave out, and I just kind of collapsed in the hallway. And they recorded it. I'm pretty sure there's still video evidence of that happening to me. I have tons and tons of stories of my friends scaring me. So yes, I'm the one who gets scared. Number 26, favorite scary book, 50 Shades of Grey. Just kidding. So there's this book that I never actually finished reading just because I got caught up in doing other stuff, but it's called The Little Friend, and it's about this little boy. This isn't a spoiler yet. He, basically you open up the story, this little boy has been murdered. He's like hanging from a tree by his belt. And so, like, his family, somebody rules it as a suicide, I think, or something, and just there's obviously someone who did it, who performed the actual murder. And some people have like seen glimpses of this person or blah blah blah. And it's not like a super like in your face scary horror book, but it's like that's kind of creepy. So I think I'll use that or say that is the one. It's called The Little Friend. It's a very good book, honestly. I want to finish reading it, but it's pretty creepy. Number 27. How old were you when you saw your first horror movie? I was a freshman in college, so 18, 19, 17, 18, or 19. One of those. It was Insidious, I think. I feel like there actually may have been one before Insidious, but it didn't scare me enough for it to like stick in my mind. But Insidious was the first horror movie that like scared the absolute shit out of me. Like I cried real tears while watching the movie. That song Tiptoe Through the Tulips or whatever by Tiny Tim, I would cry as soon as I heard the song. Like immediately upon hearing the song, I would cry. Until I actually saw him singing it and realized he was kind of quirky and funny looking, and it didn't scare me anymore. But yeah, Insidious was the first horror movie that I remember watching. I didn't watch horror movies as a kid, my parents wouldn't let me. Something about demons and shit. It's irrelevant. 28, what was your first Halloween costume? So like I said, I didn't do Halloween as a kid, but I went to like a Girl Scouts party, and we were supposed to wear a Halloween costume, but my mama just put me in a dress. So I told people at the party that I was a Flower Patch, just so I could fit in and say that I was wearing a costume, even though my mom was like, you're not wearing a costume, put this dress on and go to this damn party. And then my first like real legit Halloween costume was also my freshman year of college. That's when I started doing a bunch of stuff that I wanted to do. And I was a doll, a marionette doll. It wasn't like a really in-depth costume. There wasn't like a lot of makeup. I just kind of drew some lines on my face. And I attached strings to my hands. Did the weird little lipstick thing where we have like heart-shaped lips. Yeah. 29. What are you going to be for Halloween this year? Well, like I said, I'm going to be the pumpkin queen. My boyfriend is going to be the pumpkin king. I'm not really saying anything beyond that just because I don't want to ruin the actual Halloween costume, but just, it's going to be a good costume, so just be on the lookout for it. And then, last question, number 30. If you could have a spooky Halloween pet, black cat, owl, bat, rat, wolf, what would you pick? Well, obviously, a black cat, because I have one. There she is. That's my spooky Halloween pet. I picked her because she was black. And one day I'm going to be a witch and I need a black cat. So yeah. I also kind of want a rat though. But I have cats, so I feel like that wouldn't be a good combination because she likes mice toys. So I'm absolutely positive she would enjoy a live rat. So no rats. Just my black cat. Okay guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I know it's kind of long-winded, but you know, that's just who I am. Don't judge me. I am currently working on getting another Halloween tutorial up for you pretty soon, so just be on the lookout for that. I'm also going to see if I can get at least 2 more actual videos up about Halloween before actual Halloween comes around. So, if you like this video, please like, and if you enjoyed me as a person, please subscribe to my channel so you can keep up what's happening here on Sharky Beauty. Oh, if you have any comments about things that you'd like to see, please leave them below, or just any constructive criticisms. Just don't be a dick, basically. Just comment, you know, live your life. What else am I supposed to be saying? I guess that's it. Bye. You guys want to see my shirt? It's really cool. I look fat. Don't mind that. But look at it. It's so cool. I got it for $1. $1 on Wish. WISH. It's a great website. That's where I got this choker and these earrings, the shark earrings that I film with, and this watch and these rings. I shop on there a lot. Also probably Salem's gonna be in the background basically this whole video because she's a piece of shit and she hates me. But she's sleeping, so it's fine. We should actually get started, shouldn't we? Yeah. No more rambling. Alright. We're gonna get into the thingy now. He's asleep on my foot. But, yeah. I know both of those instances don't really seem creepy, but in the moment. Does that count? Technically I wasn't alone because the cats were here. It counts. Question number 9. Which urban legend scares you the most? But my biggest dream in life is to be a witch. So I'm just waiting on my powers to hit me. Then I'm going to be making a lot of potions. I actually saw this book. It was in Earthbound in the mall. And it was like 1001 spells. And I really wanted it. So if you want to get me anything for Christmas, or even for just no reason, it's a book called 1001 Spells. I want it. I'm probably still going to buy it on my own. But you know what to do. Sorry, I'm trying to tell if I'm in focus or not. If I get to the end of this video and I go to edit it and I found out I've been out of focus this whole time, I'm going to be extremely pissed off. Like, I'm looking at my monitor. What? Come on. I knew you were coming eventually. Come on. Come on. If you're up here, you're going to sit down. You're not going to be fucking crawling around back and forth. And once I become a gun owner, I'm just shooting out the fucking door. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That's a dumb ideology. Don't do that. Number 26. Favorite scary book. I don't have one. I don't. Never mind. No. I stick. I'm checking my bookshelf.